You won't believe what I just did. I just recorded probably a 10-minute video, and I didn't hit record. I talked to the stupid camera for 10 minutes, and I didn't have record on. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. That's just funny to me. Okay, in one of my, I don't remember what I only talked about. In one of my tags, actually just this recent tag, celebrity baby names, Amelia asked me where I got my book, and I got some of the names that I got. And, I got this not in a normal way of getting a book. I used to belong to a book swap. Actually, I still belong to it. I just don't have the money to do it right now. But I belong to a book swapping website. It's called paperbackswap.com. And they're not paying me for that. Just so you know, I'm out of credit, so I just plug in the website. And gosh, it has to look good. It has to be clean. There can't be any water damage. Now, this book, the reason why I got it in kind of a different way is for books that are unpostable for credits. You can offer them up in the book bazaar, but because you can't offer them for credits, you have to offer it for free. And let me see if I can show you the spine. The plastic that they put on these hardcover books, it became brittle and it came off the spine here. This, you can see, there we go. That's not burn. I think that's just all from smoke. And then this book came really, really close to biting it. And here's kind of how you can see. Let's see. There we go. All those black marks, that's scorching. So, yeah, someone rescued this book, and I don't know when they rescued it, because when I was recording my other video, I went in to see what the copyright of this book was. Oh, here we go. Copyright 1994. Okay, yeah, so that sounds better. Copyright 1994. So somewhere in its, and from what I understand with this book, this is a first edition. I'm special. Not a book that a parent would go to find their child's name. It's not like jumping on babynames.com and finding a name. This book is, and I apologize if I already done this because I've already spilled out this entire video, and I'm not sure if I've talked about it again or not, so it's late, it's like 1:45 in the morning. So. Writer's Digest Character Naming Source Book. And this stuff here, I'll read it for you. More than 20,000 first and last names and their meanings from around the world, including special advice for choosing historical, science fiction, fantasy, mystery, and action names. Invaluable instructions for naming your setting. Now, the reason why I said this is just a cool book is just because the names that are in here. They're just so awesome. Some of the names that are in here, and right now I'm on the Celtic names, and Celtic names really are not that unusual. But for characters, I mean, you can name your characters some awesome names. And one of the reasons why I love this book so much is because the naming lists are all categorized. All of the Celtic names are in their own little chapter. All of the Dutch names are in their own little chapter. Hungarian names, Native American names, and by Native American names, they don't only have women's names and then men's names. They break it down to women's Algonquin names. So let me give you an example of the of the tribes that are in here. Okay, we have Algonquin, Blackfoot, Cherokee, Cheyenne, Chippewa, Choctaw, Dakota, I'm not sure if it's Hopi or Hopi, Hopi, Iroquois, Miwok, Navajo, Omaha, Osage, Shoshone, I think that one is, Sioux, Zuni. Now, for whatever reason, right, all those tribes are all on the women's side. Now, there are a couple. It's just one. Nope, there are a couple tribes, and there's also those tribes on the men's side, but there are a couple tribes that do not have women's names. The men have a list, and there's only 2 of these names, 2 Pawnee names, and 3 Winnebago names. Norse names, Scottish names. There's a thing that says other, which I'm not real sure of that. There's Welsh names, Ukrainian names, Teutonic names. You see, Teutonic surnames are dealt with under the country names. For example, German, French, England, and so on. During the period when the Teutonic tribes flourished, surnames were not hereditary. I'm wondering your name is in here, under Teutonic. And there's like a million different spellings as well. It means defender. But one of the things about this book is, let's see if I can find it. I really should just save this spot because I love all, oh, here we are. Gaelic names. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Gaelic names, but Gaelic names, you have your, like, phonetic spelling of it, how you hear it, that's how it's spelled, and then you have your Gaelic spelling, which is completely off the wall different than a phonetic spelling. A good example of that is the name Aiden. And Aiden is a very popular name. People are spelling it different ways, but all very similar to the A-I-D-A-N. Now, the Gaelic form of Aiden, there are two spellings for it. There's A-O-D-H-H-A-N, and then there's also A-O-D-H-A-G-A-N. So, I mean, there are different spellings for everything. One of the, in the tag that I did, one of the names that I chose was Baxter. And I took that spelling because it's more easier. I mean, it's easier. The Gaelic form of Baxter is B-A-C-S-T-A-I-R. So it looks like back stare. And to me, when you see the way this is spelled, to me, you stick a space in between back and stare. And that's just, I don't know, I think it just harshens it up a bit. I like Baxter. So, but yeah, that is where I got this book, and I will see if I can find a place where you can get this. But I'm so happy whoever rescued it and decided not to toss it, didn't toss it, because, I mean, any other book, you see this, and it actually, it's not real smoky, smelly anymore, so I'm thinking it seen the fire relatively early in its life. But it's an awesome book. I love it. But yes, so again, it is the Writer's Digest Character Naming Sourcebook by Sherilyn. And I'm going to stop this because I'm at 13 and a half minutes. Happy Thanksgiving!